For today's vocabulary, we're talking about a prominent chef in Harlem. Is it Harlem? Yeah. Who is talking about what his day is like, and it's a very busy day. So he mentions a lot of things that are very much more commonly used nowadays than most of the articles that we talk about, to be honest. So number one, pop into. Pop into is a kind of short phrase that we use to say that you go somewhere and leave very quickly. I'm just going to pop in to see you and buy some snacks. So you just go in and out. Number two, bodega. So I don't hear that many people use bodega unless they are of Latin descent. Latin American people sometimes use the word bodega, which is a kind of word for like a mini mart that that you might see in like a Latin community in the U.S. Number three, lift. A lift is another way of saying to catch a ride, to get a ride to go somewhere.
Hitchhike?
Like hitchhike, right? I'm just gonna catch a lift in the taxi to the train station, or like the example here, Minho's mom usually offers me a lift after school. You can use things like that. However, in the article, I don't think he's using the term Lyft. I think he's actually talking about the smartphone app, the ride-sharing app called Lyft. Mm-hmm. It's spelled L-Y-F-T. It's the Uber rival. It's the rival company to Uber, and Lyft is also very popular in a lot of cities in the U.S. for just getting a ride somewhere that you pay for. Number four, staying tight with someone. Tight is a word that we use to say that you are close to somebody. So if you have a really good friend that you can tell them anything, you might say we're tight. Yeah. So you go to like hang out with some people. Maybe some people don't know you, but you're really good friends with somebody, and then so the other guys will say like, "Hey, who's that? Why is he here?" And then your friend would say, "Oh, it's cool. We're tight. We're really close. So we know each other." It's kind of funny. I haven't heard that in a long time since I'm here. Number five, mentor, is to basically you kind of watch over somebody, give them advice, and try to help them kind of grow with their profession or mentally, in their career or school or anything like that. Give them some pointers. Number six, hustle. Hustle is how can I mean? Okay, so originally hustle means like to move quickly. Especially if you're talking about Christmas time in New York City. Everybody's in the hustle and bustle. So basically, everybody's just moving very quickly. But then gangsters started using the word hustle for, or it became associated with gangsters because people were trying to get money very quickly out of other people illegally. So they were hustling. And then it kind of turned into a really common word to use in like slang and hip hop music. So if you were hustling, that meant you were probably either doing a lot of illegal activities or selling drugs or associated with prostitution or just all kinds of stuff. So now, because it became cool in hip hop, it's cool to say it for kind of like your everyday life, just talking about your life being like very busy. So if you're asking your friend, if your friend started their own business and they're very busy and you ask how things are going, your friend might say, I'm just hustling, meaning I'm just working really hard, I'm really busy. And that's our vocabulary for today.